Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Guess what? I finally made my vision board and I want to share my process with you. I wanted to create this unique vision board with lots of flip-ups, or some people call them tip-ins. I've had this idea for a while and I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's really easy to make and there are many different configurations that you can do. But if you want to learn how I made my vision board, then stick around. I'm going to use a digital printable that I created that says 2019 goals. This is available in my shop and the link will be in the description box, but you can obviously use any paper that you want. The digital is an 8.5 by 11 size PDF, and I have the classic Happy Planner, so all I did was print the page at 84%. I scaled it down to that percentage to make it fit my planner. Then I cut it down to size, which is 7 inches wide and 9.25, I think. Yeah, 9.25 inches tall. Next, you need cardstock to make your vision board. I'm using Project Life cards that I had in my stash. I found one that is made to be folded in half, so I decided to use that to make a book, which I'll show you how to do later. And I'm showing you some decorative cardstock paper pads as an alternative. If you don't have Project Life cards, then you can cut out cardstock to 4 by 6 inches. Next, I made a collage of the pictures I want to use on my computer and then printed them out. Some of the pictures are from Pinterest and others are my own pictures. You can create a collage in a Word document or any photo editing software. I used my Silhouette software and then I cut all the pictures out. I also had some pictures printed on sticker paper that I had in my stash from a long time ago that I'm going to use. So before you get started on this project, take some time to think about what you want to manifest this year. Even though the top of my page says goals, this isn't my goals page. I just used it because I think it's cute. This is my vision board, and even though they are very similar, there is still a difference. A goals page is where you write all of your goals out, such as lose 10 pounds or read a book every day, and then you might have some motivational quotes that relate to your goals, or some pictures that help motivate you to reach those goals. My vision board does not include all of my goals, but rather it's a highlight of the most important things that I want to manifest this year. It's a place for pictures and words that will help me envision what I want my life to look like. So it doesn't have to be tied to specific goals. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to reply. One of the biggest keys to manifesting is to feel and believe that you already have what you're trying to get. For me, personally, believing that you already have what you asked for is a part of my faith. If I make a dua, then I must have faith that Allah will answer it with what I'm asking for or will give me something better. But creating a vision board isn't tied to any religion. Anyone can make one, but just make sure that you make it personal to you in order for it to be more effective. So choose pictures and quotes that will help you feel like you already have that lifestyle that you're going after. So for me, this year, I want to heal my body and I want to travel more. I have specific goals for each section, but for my vision board, I picked pictures that will help me feel how I'd feel once I'm healthy and active again. If you haven't seen my videos before, then you might not know that I went through a very difficult period recently with my health and ability to walk. So that's why healing my body and getting back to traveling and exploring is on my board this year. I'd love to know what's on your vision board this year. Please let me know in the comments down below. So the first card I'm creating is about getting healthier. I put a picture of me drinking this medicinal soup that I had in China, and that picture really helps me remember when I was my healthiest and happiest. I also chose pictures of delicious whole foods, and I wrote heal my body on this little star label, but I think I'm going to go back and change that to an affirmation instead, such as, I don't know, my body is completely healed, maybe. I think that would be much more powerful to read. I found this sticker that says treat yourself, and my whole life treating myself meant eating something like a 2,000 calorie chocolate cake or something like that. Just something that tasted delicious but wasn't helping my body in any way, because I'd always pick something that's super processed or has tons of sugar. And now that phrase, treat yourself, means something totally different to me. Now I consider eating foods like the ones that I have on my vision board actual treats, because I'm giving my body the nutrients and love it needs. It took me so many years to actually understand that, but I'm so happy that I finally get it. Now I'm working on the other side of the card, and I want to make room to write affirmations or stick down some more quotes. At first, I didn't know what to put down, but I knew that I wanted the space, so I took some plain index cards and used washi tape to create flips. And I stuck down a picture of me standing on the Great Wall of China on the first card, and like the other picture, it reminds me of my most healthiest time, so it's motivating to see it. So I'm going to leave that blank for now, but then I come back and I decorate the whole thing. Now I'm going to work on my second card, which is dedicated to living a life of more adventures. So I chose some of my favorite pictures from actual vacations, and then pictures from Pinterest of places I'd like to see and how I'd like to feel. I'm creating that book that I mentioned before. So all you do is fold a second card over and stick washi down the spine, and you have your little book. Isn't that cute? I love it so much. I really hope you try making this, and if you do, I'd love it if you tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see what you create. I'm at The Modest Cat over on Instagram, or you can use the hashtag #PlayingWithBella. I check that often. So I'll be sure to heart your picture over there. I'm struggling right now to write out my title. I cut a little piece of my thumb off on accident when I was trying to cut some vegetables that day, so it hurt a lot, and it hurt even more if I touched anything, so holding the pen was so hard. So if you see like awkward hand positions, it's because of my thumb. So sorry about that. Anyway, I managed. So I put down pictures of, I don't even know where those pictures are. I don't know what countries those are, but I would love to go to some place that has a view like that. And, you know, it doesn't matter where I travel to, just as long as I get healthy enough to be able to travel. I think that's what my main goal is. So it didn't really matter where those pictures are from. But if you're trying to manifest a specific vacation, then by all means, get pictures of that specific place and put it all over your vision board. This is a picture of a girl at an airport and a view out of a plane window. I found these on Pinterest and I chose to use them because it helps me imagine myself sitting at the airport like this random girl. And also I can imagine looking out of a window on a plane and feel all the nice feels. But I still made it personal by putting a picture of myself at one of the subway stations in Beijing. So that will help remind me of the fun I had when I used to travel. Now I'm just going to decorate the book a little bit, and I don't have to explain anything, I don't think. I'm going to add some more pictures of places I want to see and things I want to do. So I'm going to take a little break from all the talking, and I'll be back in a little bit. So I decided to stick the cards down at this point, and then I decorate some more. Once you have your cards done, arrange them how you want on your page and then put the washi down on the top of the card only. There's a gap between the two cards, and I decided to use that for a very small little goal that I have this year, and that's decluttering my home and making it a cleaner, more spacious looking, minimalistic place. I say that it's a small goal because I don't think it's going to take me that long to get it done, because I don't live in a big place to begin with anyway. So I just found some pictures on Pinterest of really pretty, clean, minimalistic places like living rooms and bedrooms and stuff, and I stuck it down. And then I had a couple more pictures that I wanted to put in the adventures section. And I could have created another card that flips up, but I only had just a few pictures, so I decided to just stick it down directly onto the page. The left side is a picture of, I guess, a first class or business class on an Emirates flight, so that's just something I would love to imagine and would love to manifest into my own life. And another picture of us in China, and then another picture of a mosque somewhere in some country, but it's just so pretty that like it just makes me want to travel to the other side of the world. So now I'm done sticking everything down, and I just want to show you the parts that I didn't show previously in the process part. There's some other pictures and quotes that I put into my vision board, and so I want to go over the final product with you all. So the first thing that you see is my card about healing my body, and I went over these pictures with you already. And then when you flip it up, I put down more affirmations and quotes. These are positive affirmation crystal ball stickers that I designed myself. And then I wrote down some quotes that I found on Pinterest, and they're affirmations for me to read every day. And then the You Got This Babe stickers from one of the Happy Planner sticker books. And then you flip the card up and there's more decorations. This is a beautiful drawing that I found on Pinterest. I wish I knew who the artist was. And of course I had to put Mallow in there. And then I didn't stick down the second index card onto the cardstock yet, just in case I want to add more pictures to it. So I left it as a flip. The next section is about how I want to have a clean, minimalistic home. So there's pictures of living spaces that I would like to imagine myself living in. And then you get down to the second card, which is my adventures card. I've already talked about the pictures on the front, and I just decorated it with some Weekender bag stickers from my shop. Then you flip the card up and you get to see the cute little book. I've already talked to you about the pictures that are in this book, so I'm going to flip over to the second part of the book, which is what I didn't talk to you about before. I created a little flip with Mallow, and when you flip it up, it's just a cute little picture of us. And then this side of the book is dedicated to our relationship and our goals this year. Our relationship goals are a little personal, but basically it's spending more quality time together. I can tell you that, and those pictures help me envision that for my life this year. So that's my entire vision board flip. I hope you really enjoyed watching this, and I hope you got really good ideas and inspiration from this video. If you do make a vision board the way that I did, please tag me on YouTube or on Instagram. Share your pictures with me in our Facebook group or anywhere on social media. I'll leave all the links in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.